Hey everyone! Welcome back to the How To channel. Let's face it, a malfunctioning toilet is a nightmare nobody wants to deal with. It's inconvenient, messy, and can really throw a wrench into your day. Whether it's the constant sound of running water, a weak flush that just won't do the job, or the dreaded clog, toilet troubles are a universal pain. But fear not, my friends, because today we're going to banish those bathroom blues. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of toilet repair. We'll equip you with the knowledge and confidence to tackle those pesky problems head on. No more calling the plumber for every little issue. We'll break it down step by step, so even if you're a complete novice, you'll be fixing your toilet like a pro in no time. So grab your plungers and wrenches, and let's get this party started. Now you might be thinking, why bother fixing it myself? Can I just call a plumber? And while yes, calling a professional is always an option, there are some serious perks to tackling those toilet troubles yourself. First and foremost, you'll save a ton of money. Plumbers can be expensive, and those bills can really add up. But it's not just about the cash. Learning to fix your own toilet is empowering. It's about taking control of your home and gaining the satisfaction of knowing you can handle things yourself. Plus, once you've mastered the art of toilet repair, you'll be the go-to hero for friends and family in need. So, ditch the dependence on expensive professionals and embrace the DIY spirit. Trust me, your wallet and your sense of accomplishment will thank you. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty of repairs, let's talk about the usual suspects, the most common toilet problems you're likely to encounter. First up, we have the infamous running toilet. You know, the one, that constant, annoying sound of water flowing, driving you up the wall and wasting gallons of water. Next, we have the dreaded clog. Whether it's caused by too much toilet paper, a rogue toy, or something else entirely, a clogged toilet is a major inconvenience that requires immediate attention. And finally, we have the weak flush, that frustrating experience of having to flush multiple times just to get everything down. Don't worry, we'll be covering all of these issues and more in detail. To become a true toilet fixing champion, you'll need the right tools for the job. Don't worry, we're not talking about anything too fancy or expensive. A basic toolkit with a few essential items is all you need to conquer those bathroom battles. First and foremost, no toilet repair kit is complete without a trusty plunger. This is your first line of defense against clogs and can work wonders in a pinch. Next, you'll want a good pair of adjustable wrenches. These will come in handy for tightening or loosening various nuts and bolts inside the toilet tank. Of course, safety always comes first, so be sure to have a pair of sturdy gloves on hand to protect your hands from any splashes or grime. And last but not least, a little bit of patience and a can-do attitude go a long way in the world of DIY repair. So gather your tools, put on your game face, and let's get ready to fix some toilets. All right, folks, let's dive into the mysterious case of the running toilet. This common culprit can be a real pain in the, well, you know. That constant hissing or trickling sound is not only annoying, but it's also costing you money on your water bill. The first step to solving this mystery is understanding what causes a toilet to run. Inside your toilet tank, there's a complex system of parts working together to ensure everything flushes smoothly. When one of these parts goes awry, it can throw the whole system out of whack, leading to that dreaded running sound. Don't worry, we're not going to get too technical here. The most common culprits behind a running toilet are a faulty flapper, a worn-out fill valve, or a problem with the chain connecting the handle to the flapper. Luckily, these are all relatively easy fixes that we'll walk you through step by step. Now you might be wondering, why should I care about a little running water? It's just a few drips, right? Wrong. A running toilet can waste a shocking amount of water, up to 200 gallons per day. That's like flushing your toilet over 50 times without even using it. Not only is this wasteful for your wallet, but it's also bad for the environment. Water conservation is crucial, and fixing a running toilet is an easy way to do your part. Plus, who wants to listen to that annoying sound all day long? So let's put a stop to this silent water waster and save some money and resources in the process. Stay tuned as we delve into the solutions for a running toilet in our next act. All right, let's talk about everyone's least favorite bathroom issue, the dreaded clog. It's the moment of truth when you flush, and instead of swirling down, the water level starts to rise, threatening to overflow. Talk about a recipe for panic. Clogs can happen for a variety of reasons, from using too much toilet paper to flushing things that don't belong down there. We're looking at you, flushable wipes. Whatever the cause, a clogged toilet is a problem that needs to be addressed quickly and efficiently. The good news is that most clogs can be cleared with a little elbow grease and the right tools. We'll be covering various unclogging methods from the trusty plunger to more advanced techniques, so you can be prepared for any bathroom emergency. Section 4. The weak flush, a problem that just won't go away. Finally, let's address that annoying issue of the weak flush. You know the drill, you do your business, press the handle, and nothing much happens. The water swirls weakly, but it's just not enough to get the job done. Frustrating, right? A weak flush is often a sign of a problem with the flushing mechanism inside the toilet tank. It could be a worn-out flapper that's not sealing properly, a clogged flush valve, or even a water level issue. The good news is that these are all fixable problems. We'll show you how to diagnose the cause of your weak flush and provide step-by-step solutions to get your toilet flushing with full power once again. So stay tuned and say goodbye to those embarrassing multiple flush moments. Section 1. Silence the running water. Step 1. Identify the culprit. All right, folks. It's time to tackle that running toilet head-on. Remember that annoying sound of constantly running water? We're about to banish it for good. But before we can fix the problem, we need to play detective and figure out what's causing it. The good news is, most running toilet issues stem from just a few common culprits. Once we've identified the problem, fixing it is usually a breeze. So, let's put on our troubleshooting hats and get to the bottom of this watery mystery. Don't worry, we'll walk you through each step of the way. Remember, knowledge is power, and soon you'll be the master of your own porcelain throne. The flapper, a common suspect. Our first suspect in the case of the running toilet is the flapper. This little rubber valve controls the flow of water from the tank to the bowl. Over time, it can become worn out, cracked, or dislodged, causing a running toilet. Turn off the water supply to check the flapper. Look inside the tank. The flapper is the round rubber piece at the bottom. Lift it to see if it's sealing properly. If it's cracked or warped, replace it. Section 3. Taming a troublesome fill valve. If the flapper checks out okay, our next suspect is the fill valve. This clever mechanism controls the amount of water that fills the tank after each flush. If it's not working correctly, it can cause the water level to be too high, leading to a constant trickle into the overflow tube and that annoying running sound. The fill valve is usually a tall cylinder-shaped part located near the center of the tank. To check if it's the culprit, first, make sure the water supply to the toilet is turned on. Then, flush the toilet and observe the water level as the tank refills. The water level should be about an inch below the top of the overflow tube, which is that smaller tube usually located near the center of the tank. If the water level is too high or keeps running even after reaching the correct level, you may need to adjust or replace the fill valve. Section 4. Chain reaction. Checking for a loose connection. If the flapper and fill valve are fine, check the chain connecting the handle to the flapper. This chain lifts the flapper when you flush. If it's too loose, tight, or disconnected, it can cause a leak. Flush and observe the chain's interaction with the flapper. It should lift fully and seal completely. Adjust the chain length to fix any issues. Section 1. Confronting the clog, your arsenal of unclogging tools. All right, folks, it's time to roll up our sleeves and tackle that most dreaded of bathroom battles, the stubborn clog. Don't worry, we're not afraid of a little porcelain challenge. With the right tools and techniques, we'll have your toilet back in tip-top shape in no time. First things first, let's talk about our arsenal of unclogging weapons. From the trusty plunger to more specialized tools, we've got all the bases covered. We'll show you how to use each tool effectively and safely so you can conquer any clog with confidence. Remember, safety always comes first. Before you start plunging or probing, be sure to wear a good pair of rubber gloves. Things can get a little messy down there. Now let's get down to business and banish that clog. Section 2, the plunger, your first line of defense. When it comes to battling clogs, the plunger is your trusty sidekick, your first line of defense against those stubborn blockages. But like any good sidekick, it needs to be used correctly to be effective. So let's talk plunger power. First, make sure you're using the right type of plunger. For toilets, you want a flange plunger, which has a soft rubber flange that extends from the cup. This flange creates a tight seal around the toilet drain opening, maximizing plunging power. Now for the technique. Place the plunger cup over the toilet drain opening, ensuring a good seal. Push and pull the plunger handle up and down vigorously, maintaining a consistent rhythm. The idea is to create pressure within the drain pipe to dislodge the clog. Section 3. When the plunger fails, calling in reinforcements. Sometimes even the mightiest plunger needs a little backup. If you've given it your best shot and that clog is still stubbornly holding on, it's time to call in reinforcements. Don't worry, we've got a few more tricks up our sleeves. One option is to try a toilet auger, also known as a closet auger or toilet snake. This handy tool is designed to reach deeper into the toilet drain and break up stubborn clogs that a plunger can't handle. Another option is to try a chemical drain cleaner. However, use these with caution. Chemical drain cleaners can be harsh on your pipes and should be used sparingly. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully and wear protective gear, such as gloves and eye protection. Section 4, the auger, a deeper dive into clog removal. If the plunger alone couldn't conquer the clog, it's time to bring in the big guns, the toilet auger. This handy tool is designed to reach deep into the toilet drain and break up those stubborn blockages that a plunger can't handle. To use a toilet auger, start by feeding the flexible shaft into the toilet drain, cranking the handle as you go. The auger's coiled end will work its way through the pipes, breaking up the clog as it goes. Once you feel resistance, continue cranking the handle to break up the clog. You may need to twist and push the auger back and forth a bit to completely clear the blockage. Once you feel the auger break through the clog, slowly withdraw it from the drain while cranking the handle in the opposite direction. Section 5, prevention is key, keeping your toilet flowing freely. Congratulations, you've successfully vanquished the clog and restored your toilet to its former glory. But, the battle against bathroom blockages doesn't end there. The best way to deal with clogs is to prevent them in the first place. Here are a few tips to keep your toilet flowing freely. Be mindful of what you flush. Avoid flushing anything other than human waste and toilet paper. Flushable wipes, feminine hygiene products, cotton swabs, and other items can easily cause clogs. Don't overload the bowl. If you're dealing with a large amount of waste, flush in stages to avoid overwhelming the system. Regularly clean your toilet bowl to prevent mineral buildup, which can contribute to clogs. And there you have it. Section 1, Decoding the weak flush, identifying the usual suspects. All right, folks, let's tackle that annoying weak flush. You know the feeling. You press the handle expecting a satisfying whoosh, but instead, you get a feeble trickle. It's enough to make you question the laws of physics. But fear not, my friends, because we're about to unravel the mystery of the weak flush and restore your toilet to its former glory. A weak flush is often a sign of a problem within the toilet tank, that mysterious porcelain powerhouse behind the throne. Don't worry, we're not going to get too technical here. We'll walk you through the most common culprits behind a weak flush and show you how to diagnose and fix them like a pro. Section 2, fine-tuning the flush, adjusting the fill valve for optimal performance. Our first stop on our quest for a powerful flush is the fill valve. This device controls the water refilling the bowl after each flush. If not adjusted properly, it can lead to a weak flush. To check, flush the toilet and let the tank refill. The water level should be about an inch below the overflow tube. Adjust the fill valve using the screw or knob. Section 3. The flapper factor, ensuring a tight seal for a powerful flush. Next up on our weak flush hit list is the trusty flapper. This little rubber valve, located at the bottom of the tank, plays a crucial role in flushing. When you press the handle, the flapper lifts, allowing water to rush into the bowl and create that satisfying flushing action. However, over time, the flapper can become worn, brittle, or dislodged, preventing it from creating a tight seal. This can result in a weak flush or even a leak. To check your flapper first, turn off the water supply to the toilet. Then take a look at the flapper. See if it's sitting properly over the flush valve opening and if the chain connecting it to the handle is the correct length. If the flapper is damaged or not sealing properly, it's time for a replacement. Section 1. Summary of key fixes. We've journeyed through the ins and outs of toilet repair. Let's recap the major points. First, the running toilet, often due to a faulty flapper or fill valve. Next, the stubborn clog, tackled with a plunger or auger. Lastly, the weak flush, fixed by adjusting the fill valve and flapper. With the right tools, these issues can be solved. Section 2. The benefits of DIY toilet repairs. Now, let's reflect on why learning to fix your toilet yourself is a game changer. Firstly, it saves money. Calling a plumber for every minor issue can quickly add up, but with DIY skills, you can keep those dollars in your pocket. More importantly, DIY repairs foster a sense of independence and confidence. There's immense satisfaction in knowing you can handle household issues without always relying on professionals. Moreover, fixing your own toilet is an eco-friendly choice. A running toilet can waste hundreds of gallons of water daily. By addressing these issues promptly, you're not only avoiding higher water bills, but also conserving a precious resource, water. Additionally, these skills aren't just for your benefit. They're handy for helping friends and family in a pinch, making you the local hero of household repairs. Your toolbox and a little bit of knowledge can go a long way in maintaining a functional, efficient home. Section 3. The empowerment of DIY, wrapping up with a call to action. As we wrap up, remember that mastering DIY toilet repairs is about more than just fixing a leak or unclogging a drain. It's about empowerment. Each successful repair boosts your confidence and expands your skill set. You're not just maintaining your home, you're transforming it with your own hands. So the next time you face a plumbing issue, don't reach for the phone. Reach for your tools. Embrace the challenge, follow the steps we've outlined, and take pride in your ability to solve problems. And if you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the How To channel for more practical tips and empowering DIY advice. You've got this. Remember, every DIY project you tackle makes you more capable and self-reliant. So, keep learning, keep fixing, and keep growing. Until next time, happy repairing.